prepare to play. Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás mi amoricia? Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we are playing Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen Special Edition. Yes, I can actually say that we are playing the Special Edition. I'm actually kind of excited. Just to let you all know though, I am playing Tomb of the Lost Queen on my own. This is going to be a solo play. I am aware there is a hiatus playthrough of Tomb of the Lost Queen on the channel already, but I am playing that with the star Gabriel Wolf, who plays one of the characters in the game. And I super love that. Times are tough right now considering the pandemic that's going on, and it is, I'm not going to say it's a hard time reaching him considering I did see him upload a couple of videos on his YouTube channel recently, which means he is pretty active on the internet, so I do need to reach out to him, figure out what's going on. But other than that, I really do want to get back to playing this game, and I am aware that I have yet to play this on my own on the channel, so I'm going to go ahead and do that just to clear it on my list of Nancy Drew games that I've played on the channel. And I do believe this is the last one except for Midnight in Salem. I am too scared to play that game because I have no idea if it was the game that actually ruined my computer. Oy. So I am going to, instead of bringing the game back from my sister because I told her to keep it because I was too scared that it was the discs that might have ruined the computer, I'm going to purchase it on Steam to be on the safe side. I'm probably wasting money, but I really do want to get that game done on the channel. I don't like having an unfinished game. Call me superstitious, call me a little bit OCD. Anyway, let me actually tell you what the difference is between Special Edition and the regular game with the Nancy Drew game series. It actually depends if Nancy has a cell phone in the game, and in this case Nancy does. I do want to mention that in the later games, specifically after game number 28, Her Interactive likes to update their game engine, especially when it comes to the interface, the main menu, and they do kind of update the main menu a little bit more later on, especially with Ghost of Thornhall. But after game number 28, Ghost of Thornhall, they actually added 3 new features to the game, and I actually really like them. One was a hint system with the task list, and there's actually a task list with the Master Detective skill level. Currently playing one of the later games on my own free time on Master Detective, and it's actually pretty decent. I really like it. The third feature is the fast combo feature. You actually have the option to skip the dialogue of the person you're talking to or Nancy's dialogue. It actually helps when you just want to skip the story and just focus on the puzzles, or if you're just bored and you'd rather want to relax and not pay attention to the story. It's basically if you want to do a speed run or if you just want to skip the story. Anyway, we don't have that just yet, but I do want to mention there is a hint system in this specific game, and it's a little bit wonky, as Professor Hotchkiss likes to say, and I am saying that because Professor Hotchkiss is in this game. What is in the Special Edition with Tomb of the Lost Queen, with each Special Edition, there's actually a couple of different nuances with it, and I'm not just saying that because of the cell phone. Her Interactive likes to add extra things that you can do in the Special Edition to make it more different from the regular game. So with Tomb of the Lost Queen, you don't just get phone charms and minigames on the cell phone, but you also get a specific phone contact on the cell phone, and I think that is also on the regular game, but in the regular game, you can't call it. I assume. I don't know if people with the regular game have the specific phone contact. But with the Special Edition, you do, and you actually do have the ability to call them. You actually get 6 specific messages. I'm not going to say what they are. I'm going to try to activate all 6 of them if possible. And another thing that is specific with this Special Edition is that you get extra translations in the tomb, which I super love, because I love learning more about hieroglyphics. Now, I could show you one more thing that's also part of the Special Edition. They like to add outtakes or even concept arts. I honestly think the concept arts and outtakes should be available to everyone, not just Special Edition. I don't think it's fair, but that's my opinion, my prerogative. Anyway, I am aware though that you can't get access either of these two until you actually finish the game. Yeah, and the reason why it's grayed out is because I did just install this game to play on this specific computer. I did recently receive this computer from a family member. I'm not going to say who. Anyway, I think we've talked plenty enough. I do want to mention that with every single Nancy Drew game, there are 2 detective levels that you get to choose from. Her Interactive, I love you for this. And with their new feature, the new hint system feature that they added for game number 28, Ghost from Thornton Hall, and the games thereafter, except for Midnight in Salem, I doubt they have it in there. It's been a long time since I've actually played the game, since I only did the intro of it. In the task list, you have no task list whatsoever up until game number 28. You only have like one thing on there, and it says, I'm a senior detective or master sleuth. I don't need a task list. You check that off, you're done with the rest of the game. At least with the task list. You have no friends to contact for any hints. But after game number 28, you actually do get a task list. It's not as detailed as it is in Amateur Sleuth, but you do get a task list nonetheless, and it's very generic. But at least it'll help you stay focused in the game. I'm really glad they did this. Alright, so now that we've got that out of the way, I do want to mention, I think 2 more things. Her Interactive likes to base all of their Nancy Drew games off the Nancy Drew book series. For this particular game, Tomb of the Lost Queen, this is based off the book Secrets of the Nile. And Secrets of the Nile is actually in Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys Super Mystery, which is weird considering we don't get the Hardy Boys at all in this game. Ugh. But hey, at least we get... Actually, we don't get any help from Bess. But hey. This is so frustrating. I've yet to read the book. I cannot find a decent website that will offer a free copy of the book. Not even archive.org or openlibrary.org. I mean, they have it in their database that they have the book, but it's unavailable. What? Anyway, I will talk more about the book probably at the end of the video, but the second thing that I do want to bring up is that if anything in this video does not look familiar, it is because you have not been keeping up. Please check the description box below. There's the previous video as well as the playlist. I recommend the playlist because it will have everything that I've done so far with Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen Special Edition. And let's go ahead and get into the game a minute. How do we? Oi. Alright, and let's actually go ahead and get into the task list. And this is something that I will be doing at the beginning of each gaming portion of the video.
Haven't done, can't check that off yet. Did that, haven't done that.
Alrighty, so we've already done 3 things. It's awesome. Let's hope I can get more than 3 things done in this video. Alright. Ooh. Oh. Such nostalgia. Yee. Gimme. This is Egypt, so you want to make sure that Nancy is hydrated enough. But please make sure you don't give her too much to drink. If I remember correctly, if you give her, I think, more than 8 or 11 cups of water, you actually do get a death scene. And I kind of want to show that to you right now. Just because it's freaking hilarious. But I am going to say that dying this way is not a pleasant thing. And it's not a pleasant sight either. Oh, here we go. Because even drinking too much water, you can drown. Fun fact, you just died from hyponatremia. Fun fact, the fun fact button is stuck. Fun fact, we're working on fixing that. I love this. Oh, they used to do this. I wonder when they stopped doing that. Oh, man. I know that was also available in Phantom of Venice. I think I'm going to play that game again, probably after this. Ooh, what's over here? This looks like some places someone gonna sit. I think we've already been in that tent. That's where Lily is. What's in here? Oh, explore the antiquities tent. Nice, nicety nice. What's over here?
I should try to piece the amulet back together.
N13E2. Interesting. Ooh, we're stealing something. Oh, we're stealing 2 things. Alrighty dighty then. Ooh, what's this? Amulets found. Oh. That's cool. Actually, I think... Ooh, what's over here? Official site grid. All artifacts removed from the tomb must be labeled with the corresponding site grid number from the location where the artifacts were found. Oh! And that thing that we're supposed to be fixing was... What did it say? N13E2? And that is... over here. Alright, so I guess we can go over there and see if there's anything else. If there was anything missing. And I am aware that there is an Easter egg. Oh, snack! Ooh!
This looks like a map of the site.
Tunnel 2. Gotcha. Ooh, hey!
Cool. Ancient Egyptian phone charms. I was hoping those existed.
Well, there's enough for... There's at least 7 that we can find, so... Be happy. What is over here? Ooh! A bird! A hoopoe! Ancient Egyptian art from pyramids to obelisks. Nice. We're stealing that as well.
My dictionary could help translate that.
Definitely. Judged is he by the ancestors of Ra. Ah, suddenly getting frickin' Hieroglyph practice book, companion to the authentic hieroglyph dictionary. When a dictionary alone just won't do, the hieroglyph practice book provides an entire notebook of blank pages to keep track of all of your handwritten hieroglyph translations. Oh, that is helpful. What is over here? Can we take the gloves? Can we take the flashlight? We can. Alright. Might as well grab everything to be prepared, right? Oh, I forgot. Let's look at our phone. Yep, there's our phone charm. There's our little hint system that I said was a bit wonky. How do I use a hint hotline? Yeah, this is kind of how it works. Hints appear as needed. Some topics have multiple hints. Red questions, when available, will return a full solution answer. This is when I wish they had the awards hall room. Would totally help here. And this is the games. All the mini games are references to past games. Double Take, Warnings of a Real Academy. Renograms, that is actually a real life game, but it is used in Shadow at the Water's Edge. But as of this game, it was used in Trail of the Twister. Land Rush, Trail of the Twister, Wires, Alibi, and Ashes, and I think it will be used again in the next game, which is after this, which is Deadly Device, and I've already played that on the channel, so. In fact, I've already played all of them on the channel. Ooh. Is that supposed to be a vulture? So I'm going to be looking at everything around the arches, because that is most likely where our extra translations are going to be.
It looks like the red scarab is missing.
Ooh. I wonder where we can find it.
That jackal symbol is at the beginning and end of this passage. There must be something special about it.
Yeah. Oh, nope. We're not gonna look at this. We're not gonna look at this. Get me out of here. Get me out of here! Right, we didn't look at John's notes. I feel dumb. And as a result, the same phrase can often be represented with different hieroglyphs. Take the name Wenemet, indicates royal son, always at end of name for real daughter. Okay, so if it's a jackal with it, royal son. If it's a woman, royal daughter, got it. Ray is with his strong arm, got it. But his brother uses these, which also translates to with his strong arm. Weird. Or possibly with his right arm. Could be. Could be open to interpretation. Even the god Ra, aka Re, can be represented by these. Oh, there's 3 different ways. Good freaking grief. No wonder some of these hieroglyphs aren't making any sense. There are numerous locations where whole phrases are undecipherable. They all seem to be marked by the same unique symbol. Could it be the builders of this tomb created their own language? I think I may be starting to break the code. This is A, this is F, this is N. Regardless, the hieroglyphs around the tomb are giving a strong indication of a royal female presence. Could it be the lost queen? The partial inscription decoded from the piece removed from the main room certainly seems to say it is. The tomb within seals behind her titles. Oh. Acknowledge them fully with no gaps from left to right, and it shall be opened according thereto. Let it be. I must track down the rest of the inscription. If I can find that, I'll be on the path to the greatest discovery since Tutankhamun. Sorry. Another big clue. Deciphered. Oh, he deciphered something. Oh, and this is the letters that he found. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we're not going to look at that right now. I want to see what is further in here. Oh, look, a generator.
These must be the Queen's titles John mentioned in his notes. It looks like a hieroglyph appears in the bottom row when the column contains only one type of hieroglyph. I need to rearrange the pieces so the bottom reveals the hidden message.
I suppose we could do this. I'm actually going to do this as like the last puzzle for the video, just because the name of the game is pretty much part of this. Ooh. Very, very fancy. Very, very frightening. Oh, hey, there it is. Twice is my hiding place opened. Thy bones shall not be destroyed, and thy flesh shall not perish. Ooh, that's ominous. Let us see. Alright. Well, there's a blue cat. Something tells me this might be a cat tomb. Or something about cats. What is this? This seems different. I recognize these. These look like doorways. Are these shortcuts? Gosh dang it, ancient tombs. Ooh.
It's stuck.
Well, why not? Use the pick. Booyah.
This is approximately where the other amulet pieces were found.
True. Does that mean we can find that? Yes, queen. Hey! An actual game that I can use that phrase with. Thank you. Alright. We could do the amulet puzzle. But I think it's timely to work on this, because I know it will take me a while. And I'd rather do this by memory. This is frustrating. Can we... No, it doesn't reset. Dang it. Okay. Alright, let's just do this. Oh, I could do that. Which means I would be able to do this. Wait a minute, do we know... We shouldn't be doing this right now. I do have my cheat book, though. No. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we need to do more of the... If that's the case, we're just going to postpone this. Because we need to know more of the hieroglyphs in order to understand what we're trying to get. I mean, I know what it's supposed to say, But we need to... Oh, what's over here? A shovel. Nicely done. Alright, so... Oh, hello. Well, I guess we'll talk to him in the next video. But I think our next focus when we return should be finishing is this baby here. And that piece that we picked up is already in there. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Alright. So we should be good. Let's save it again so that we don't make a mistake. Yoink! Alrighty nighty. So I do believe that is going to be it, everyone. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. Even though we couldn't get that one puzzle, which is frustrating. I do think it's because we need to understand what those symbols mean. And to understand those symbols, we need to solve the other hieroglyph puzzles that we have within the game, which one of them we did find. We'll probably work on that as well in the next video, along with the jade pieces that we're going to be putting together and talking to that person that we saw in the tomb. And if we can, I want to try calling Professor Hotchkiss. Oh, did you guys see the third contact on my phone? Actually, no, I didn't look at the contacts on my phone. Ah! I didn't get to show you! You know what? No, I'll show you in the next video. I cannot believe how dumb I am. I do want to bring up the book that this game is based off of just for a little bit. I have not done enough research, meaning I did not read the plot of it, which is not a good researcher of me. But I am aware that it is a Nancy Drew Hardy Boys super mystery. And if you recall, the previous games that I've mentioned where they're based off books, they actually had multiple cover arts, and that is because the book companies that published them often reset the series, not just for grammars and punctuations, but also to revise stories or even create new stories, which is actually not that bad of an idea, considering it is hard to stick with the original stories when a lot of the fans have already read them and prefer not to have so much of those original stories be altered so much that it's ruined. Well, not ruined, but, you know, they lose their originality to it, I should say. Which is the same thing with movie remakes and show remakes and all that, reboots and all that stuff. Anyway, with Secrets of the Nile being a Nancy Drew Hardy Boys super mystery, I doubt it has been republished either for punctuation, grammar, or even revised. With that, I don't think there's going to be more than one book cover art, because I actually have looked into it quite a bit and I could not find more than one, which means whichever company had this book at the time. Well, to be honest, it's not just because of when they published it, it's also because they joined hands with the company that published the Hardy Boys series. They actually have to agree to terms with the publishing company that publishes Hardy Boys. They have to figure out what kind of plot they want to do, what they're able to agree with on the bad guys, the sub-stories, the subplots, the subliminal messages, the relationships, all that jazz. Even the tiniest of details when it comes to like grammars and punctuations and stuff like that. It's insane. You'd be surprised how minute you need to be when you join with someone else to do a book. It is a yikes. But fortunately for me, I did do somewhat of a collab. Someone did help me with writing a book when I first started it, and they're still helping me to make sure the book is golden when I am ready to publish it. And it is getting close. I need to rewrite the book, unfortunately, just because of the way it needs to be is not how I want it to be, which sucks. But at least it is improving, and I can do my best to avoid copyright issues. I'm not going to go into details about that, though. I'm sure you don't want to listen to me talk about my side of publishing books and stuff like that. I'm sure you just want to get out of here. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Although I'm sure you're enjoying this video as well. Come on, people. I love you so much, my beautiful kittens and viewers. I hope you all are enjoying this video. And I hope I helped you out at least a little bit. If not, I'm not doing my job. And if you enjoyed this video at all, please go ahead and smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button, make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays 6 p.m. and Sundays 4:30 p.m. These uploads are going to drive me nuts. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rescue Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! And a yikes. I talk way too much. But then again, that is one of my best features.